Well, hello to my lovely viewers and subscribers, to my Puritans. It is now the month of May, so you know what that means. Time for a May updates. So there's no subscriber shoutouts, unfortunately. I suppose the subscriber shoutouts has gone its way and it's lost its charms. So oh well, but you get a general update. Hopefully in the next 3 days. I'll have a couple videos on this book here. I finally just finished it today. The Sinfulness of Sin. This was a long book, so it was 333 pages. You can see plenty of notes here. So, might make it a 3 parts, maybe 2 parts. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot I could say, and there's a good book. So, looking forward to that. Beyond that, well, I suppose the future is a little uncertain for me. So my church, they gave me a little thank you. So not quite a send-off, thankfully, but it was a thank you, and it was a good parting from both sides. No bad blood, so that's always a great thing. And quite honestly, I was shocked at some of the thank you gifts. So I'll have to write a couple cards to give back when I visit next. But I won't show every card, but oh, there's this lovely card over here. So there's a lot of stuff, right? Probably can't see it, but it's different colors from different people in there. So a lot of lovely cards, or another lovely card with a lot of heartfelt comments. This thing here, they gave it to me on stage. This big book, or this big box, and it was filled with just crazy stuff, man. Like, oh, there, right here, 6 volumes, the works of Thomas Brooks. This is just 1 out of 6 books in there. So I was floored. Like, when I got that box, I was like, whoa, there's some weight in here. Like, what in the world is in here? So that was great. And then there behind me, oh, there's a little painting. So a church member drew this up, painted it, I suppose, watercolors. And this was just another sweet gift as well. Very beautifully painted. So I will miss this church. They were very lovely like my viewers. And the future, I suppose that's the uncertain part. So what does my summer look like? Who knows how long this period of unemployment is. I don't know. But there are many things I want to do, and honestly it comes from the principle that Jeremiah Burroughs sort of touched on it in The Ritual of Contentment, adding more burdens. And I think we all sort of notice intuitively. So if you work out, that's the only way you can get, a stronger body. You put more strain on your body, and that's how you get stronger. So likewise, I need to put more strain in one sense onto my life. So whether that be like some sort of self-study, other kinds of goals that I want to do, I have to make sure I'm spending my time well. If I leave my days open, time is just going to waste away. So I'm not going to say everything I'm planning to do. I think it's better that I don't, because if you do, then you lose motivation. That's what they say, right, for goal setting, for New Year's resolutions. So what I plan to do, I've written it down, not for your eyes, for my eyes only. But hopefully it'll be a productive time of self-study, and there are some things that I should work through and refine. So I am looking forward to a lot of reading, honestly. And that's a big bulk of it. And I hope that, the schedule works out nicely. I mean, beyond that, I think there's not a whole lot I can say. I mean, compared to the last updates, I don't know if I look at, but I think I am about 12 to 13 pounds heavier. It's just, junk food, man. Like, there's just one day, Loblaws was running a sale on cookies. So I bought a couple boxes of cookies, like those Chips Ahoy cookies, like that big. And I would eat half in one sitting, and then I would eat the other half the next night. And it was just the slippery slope, and like the Dairy Queen I had from like the Founders well, not from Founders specifically, but from Florida when I went down. Oh, the ice cream just awakened something in me, and I just craved ice cream. So I bought like probably 2 tubs of ice cream and ate that. So you can imagine how much extra calories I've been pumping into my body. So at any rate, I'll have to try to lose some of that weight. If it's all muscle, that's great. But I do not think I gained 12 pounds of muscle. I'm not on any performance enhancing drugs either. So it is definitely not all muscle. But I think I did mention last time I was a little bit anxious about the future. I think the idea of not having, something lined up, just not knowing, what's next. That gave me a lot of anxiety. And now that May has finally rolled around, well, I think it's alleviated to some extent. I know I'm going to be okay. I think I knew that too before, but in terms of like timelines and hopes that I had for myself, I think part of it was just, there was some anxiety there. There's probably some disappointments and a desire to control, right? I wish I could have things go according to my timeline. But some of the sermons were just very applicable. So just trusting in God's timing, trusting in God's ways. God's ways and God's timings are far better than my ways. So that was a comfort to hear Sunday by Sunday, and a very, very needed word. Because I thought I was easygoing, but once I had that thought of just, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. And I don't know how long this season will last, right? Right now I'm planning to prepare well for whatever God places me in next. But I truly don't know how long this season's going to last. So that gave me a lot of anxiety. And nowadays there is less anxiety. I think God has made it clear to me that there are things that I need to be working on. So hopefully I can focus on those things without any distraction, redeem the time, and also find much needed rest. I don't think I was burning out per se, but I think I would have benefited from a lot of time just, invested in good books like these Puritans. I found my reading habits were starting to drop. Maybe it's like I was spending more time climbing, so I've been spending a little bit more time there. And a little bit less time reading now that I'm recovered from my injury. I'm no longer bound or restricted, right, from physical activity. But it does mean I have less time overall. So hopefully now I can burn through all those books that are just sitting behind me. There are a lot of books. Yeah, I want to get through all of them. And even, just 6 volumes of this, right? Thomas Brooks, my favorite Puritan. I didn't get this far, in just the past week. I skipped ahead to just this treatise here. There's another work of his that it's just so good. The Christian, when he faces discipline or pains. The Mute Christian, I suppose. That's his title. So, Brooks is just so good, and I'm looking forward to reading a lot of Puritans. But at the same time, I think I've also had to wrestle with this idea my timelines are a bit shifted, right? If you saw my video on dating and singleness, this time around, I do want to spend my singleness better. So I'm thankful that there are a lot of people who want to meet up, a lot of people from church, and it's a mix, even older people and younger people. So I'm glad for that, and I do hope to be a blessing to them. I know the church has thanked me for my time in ministry there, for being a blessing to them, and they've been a blessing to me as well, because I just think back to just my first sermon. I think of some sermons from last summer, some of them were just terrible. I was speaking a mile a minute. Some of them I was incoherent. It's kind of all over the place. So I'm thankful for them too, that they show so much grace to me. I'm a man who needs much grace. And yeah, God is faithful. I've grown in the gifts He's given me. So I am thankful for them. So if anyone from church is watching, know that I am deeply grateful, and I'm grateful for the patience and the grace that you've shown to me. I've known, like, there's just so many days I've slept so poorly before the Sunday, and I just feel so weak, and I feel like I'm reading a lot of the sermon too. It doesn't feel alive. But oh well, you live and you learn. You live and you learn, and we hope to do better in the future. So that's probably about it for this update. I'll probably record a couple of these shortly, and otherwise look forward to more content. Actually, I think I do have some plans next week, so perhaps not that much more content, but after about May 16th, then maybe expect more content. Until then, it's a bit more like the past couple of weeks, I'm afraid. Yeah, it will be like the last couple of weeks. So at any rate, I appreciate you all. Thank you all who, for whatever reason, keep on watching my videos. Hopefully there's some benefit of it to you. And I hope especially, the Puritan ones are especially a benefit to you. And hope too that, if you do find these at an affordable price, so you're in Canada, Reformed Book Services, they have them at a pretty good price. There's also 10 of those, so number 10 of those.ca. They also have a couple of those at a pretty good price and $1 shipping. So if you do find any of these titles interesting, I do advise you, go ahead and read them, because I'm only giving you just the tiniest portion of what these authors have come up with. They just have so much more to say, and they do it so much better, because if I were to try to do it in a video, I would need far more time to try to convince you to read it. But these books, they're about anywhere between $10 and $15. Reformed Book Services, go to them and get a couple copies and set aside some time to read. They'll do great benefits to your soul. So that's it for this video. Thank you all again to my lovely viewers, subscribers, to my Puritans, if I could call you that. Honestly, I don't need a fan club name. Just my lovely viewers and subscribers. Thank you all again, and hope to see you in the next video. Grace to you all, and peace.